prefer not to be too serious.
Okay. Let's say you're owed money, either you personally or the business that you run. You're thinking of turning to a collection agency to get that money back because nothing else is working. Michael Lebovic has pioneered a kinder, gentler way of getting those funds back from the people that owe them to you. He joins us now live to explain that.
Well, basically, we use the ancient Navajo trick. I fall to my knees and beg. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. I'm just kidding. No, basically what we try to do is work with these people and try not to alienate them. People who owe money are generally nervous enough as it is, and if you're going to get on the phone with them or send them nasty, hurtful letters, all they're going to do is dig their heels in and say, I knew I wasn't supposed to pay that guy, and I'm glad I didn't. So the idea is to try and appeal to their better side. Sometimes finding their better side is a bit more difficult than one might think, and we pull out the microscope and we try and find that better side and then appeal to it. We do that in a very short amount of time, and if that doesn't work, then we bring them into court, and then the court helps us find their better side, and we basically take it from there. So.
Is this a matter of you then of trying to, once you've found that better side, sort of trying to work out some means of making the payments over time, or some way that they're less likely to balk at?
Exactly. Now, I mean, I've got a legal practice. I'm a paralegal myself. I work with a solicitor. We do all sorts of other things at the Canadian Corporate Legal Services besides this, but we seem to be specializing in the last couple of years in retrieving outstanding funds. Now, this is not generally just for people that are, you know, large companies. There are smaller people as well. I mean, we had a nanny who was bamboozled out of a whole bunch of money by her real estate agent, who said, lend this to me, I'm going to invest it for you, and needless to say, this woman was no match for her real estate agent. And the idea is that we let them know right away that we're going to take action. We're not interested in threatening anybody. We're not going to harass anybody. We just let them know, look, this is what we're doing. We're going to court. Would you like to talk to us? Great. You don't want to talk to us? God bless you. That's fine, too.
We're still going to court.
We're still going to go to court. And then you take them to court and act that way. So the idea is for them not to feel that time is on their side, because it's not.
Yeah. This is one of those things where even mentioning some kind of court appearance is that, and also the fact that you mentioned that this is a growing part of your business would tend to suggest this is more effective than the standard collection agency route.
Well, I'm not going to say about what's more effective, what's not more effective. I can just tell you what we do. I mean, I don't know what collection agencies do. And if I did, I couldn't tell you because I'm not a collection agency. But they're fine people, you know. I just don't operate that way for many reasons, not the least of which my doctor said it's bad for my blood pressure. So I'm not going to get on the phone and start yelling at somebody. But what I will do is, if they do contact me, I'll say, look, you know, the people that I represent want to handle things in an amicable way. Come on. I mean, you know, these people have done something for you. Why don't you work it out? And obviously, usually there isn't a real problem from the point of the creditor, because before they come to me, they've tried everything, one would imagine. You know? If somebody owes you money, the first thing you're going to do is try and work it out. You're not going to be running to somebody else saying, hey, I would love to give part of my money away to you, so please, I don't want to bother with this guy. You just take it. I mean, obviously, they've called, they've pleaded, they've done whatever they can, and now they've come to me and said, listen, please help me. And that's what we try to do, you know.
Now, is that, I guess, the other, we don't have much time, but just to a couple of other things that occur to me here. Is it usually 100% of the money that's owed that you're able to get back? Or is that part of the deal, that you can pay a percentage and then we'll call it even? Or?
Well, I've been in this business for about 20 years, so I would say that we're about 90% effective. We've done this for a long time, and we do it in a way where we don't tick anybody off. Can I say that on the air?
Yes.
Okay. We don't tick anybody off, okay? Tick's not a bad word, folks. We want them to be happy. We don't want them to be upset about it, and we don't want it to reflect badly on our clients. I would say, as a matter of fact, about 12% of the people that are our clients now regularly are people that we have collected money from.
Which speaks eloquently. Unfortunately, we're out of time, but that's an excellent, I mean, what better recommendation could you have than that? Michael Lebovic, thank you very much for joining us.
Well, thank you.